Hello, a very warm welcome to the channel. I'm Richard the Foodie, a home cook, and I'm continuing on my quest to help you get the most from your Thermomix TM6. Now this kitchen gadget is absolutely revolutionising the way we cook, so if you own one or you're thinking of buying one, this is the place to be. Now I do get asked a lot of using this Thermomix TM6 outside of Cookidoo, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at the varoma function, and that is steaming. When I usually think of the word steaming, it usually involves consuming too much alcohol. So today I'm going to be cooking some basic salmon, nothing much to it, and I'm going to be serving that with some couscous. A quick note about the steaming function on the TM6. Typically to steam some salmon you're talking 12-13 minutes. We have to take into consideration the water coming up to temperature, so today we'll be steaming our salmon for about 17 minutes. Just a quick thank you to all you TM6 fans and the messages of support you've been sending me. They mean a lot. So Judy across the pond in the US, this recipe is for you. So what are we waiting for? Let's crack on. Firstly, let's just use one of the TM6's functions, and that is the scales. Quickly weighing my couscous to eat for myself today, so about 70 grams. A little bit over there, but hey, you never have too much. So just a quick look at the varoma tray or varoma dish, whatever you'd like to call it. This is the bottom layer. If we were multi-steaming today, we'd plonk something there, another layer there, and then there's the lid. Pretty simple really. So we're only doing salmon today, so I'm going to put it there, and we could probably put some broccoli there if we wanted, but I'm keeping this as basic as possible today. Here's my go-to today. It looks some beautiful Scottish lightly smoked salmon fillets. Just the one for me today because the wife absolutely hates salmon. I'm going to go in with a nice good pinch of sea salt, some cracked black pepper. I know we could line this with some baking parchment. We're going to lose a little bit of salt through those holes, but hey, it doesn't matter. Next is one of my favourites, entirely optional. That is chili flakes, or in this case chipotle flakes. Nice generous pinch for a bit of heat. Just a tiny bit of olive oil just to help everything stick. Get that salmon in there, mop everything up. Don't waste a bit. Right, okay, next we need some water in this jug. So it's about 500 ml or half a pint of warm tap water. In she goes. On with the lid, on with our varoma tray. Being careful because we're not lined it with parchment paper, so we don't want to shake it too much or we'll lose all of our seasonings. Next, you may be wondering how you get to the varoma mode outside of Cookidoo. Middle dial all the way around till it says varoma. Time, we're going to go for 17.5 minutes. Speed selected to 1. Now just leave it to do its stuff. Right, okay, my salmon has 5 minutes to go, so this is an easy way to cook couscous. I am aware that you can cook couscous in a Thermomix, but I just want to steam some fish today to make life easy. On with some boiling water, just enough to cover it and no more. That's it. A wee bit of salt and some cling film. Wrap that nice and snug, and we'll leave that for 5 minutes.
A few moments later.
And the time is up. You might need a little less time steaming your salmon depending on how big your fillets are. Just remove that. Do be very careful removing this lid because it's going to be a lot of hot steam. Now I backed the cooking time off by a couple of minutes. I just put a temperature probe into the salmon and it was cooked. So this was actually 16 minutes. Here's our couscous. 5 minutes and counting. Beautiful. And some of that chopped parsley through. Nice fork. Perfect. As simple as that, with a little bit of black pepper. And let's plate up. So here we have it. Couscous, steamed salmon, a little bit of chopped parsley over the top, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just to finish that dish off. Delicious, healthy Thermomix TM6 steamed salmon. Let's just check this salmon. It's just beautiful. It's just flaking away. It's absolutely perfect. It's a foolproof way of cooking fish without worrying about overcooking it. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Do consider clicking that like and subscribe button. What would you like to see me cook in the Thermomix TM6? Drop a comment below. And of course, if you need any advice or guidance or anything like that, drop a comment below. I'm always happy to help. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Ta-ra.